guys, what is up? It's your girl Ashley here, and for today's video, I decided to do a college rejection letter haul. Okay, literally says congratulations on it, plus acceptance letters, just to make the video a little more happy. A lot of you guys have a ton of questions on what colleges I applied to, and yeah, that's it. Oh, if you're new to my channel, then you probably don't know, but hey, I'm Ashley. Subscribe if you want to, all that good stuff. So I applied to 13 colleges, which is a lot because I didn't know where I really wanted to go, and I thought I wouldn't get into my dream school. I thought I wouldn't get into my reach schools, which is why I applied to so many. I wanted to do like a college application tips and advice video, so let me know if you guys want that, and I'll try to get my friends to film it with me as well because they also have some good tips for college, I guess. I took out my facial outlines because I haven't used it in a really long time, but so hope you guys don't mind. I heard back from all of these schools I applied to. Some of them I did early action, one I did early decision, some of them I did regular, and some of them I did rolling admissions, which means you hear back in like 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys a rundown of all the schools I applied to, where I got accepted, waitlisted, and rejected from. I'll read you guys the letters, so this should be fun. I've never been this excited to share you guys the colleges I've been rejected from, but you know, let's just get started. And yes, I know that you can see my sweatpants, but you know, that's like the reality of YouTube. And also, I'm wearing a UCSD shirt. I'm not actually going. I'm going to NYU, but it's okay, I bought the shirt, so you know, just might as well wear it while I can. Excuses. So I have a list right here. Let me just go through where I got accepted first. Some of them I have letters from, some of them I just have it on the online portal. So first, I got accepted into NYU Shanghai, which is my dream school. It's technically the campus is not my dream campus because my dream campus is NYC, but I'm really happy that I got into Shanghai, and I will be attending this fall. Yeah, and yeah, here's a passport. I think I showed it in another video, but I just thought it's so cute. You know, it's just like, and I won't read the letter. Oh, this is the packet it comes in. It just says congratulations in Chinese as well. This is a different letter. This is like official one. Dear Ashley, on behalf of the admissions committee, it is my honor and privilege to tell you that you have been admitted to NYU Shanghai. Congratulations, or Shanghai Niuye Daxue, and as the Chinese people call it, 上纽大, which is a short version of Shanghai Niuye Daxue. So I was also accepted into VCU. It is a safety school. Yeah, it says, perhaps the greatest pleasure of my job is to invite students to become part of what I believe to be Virginia's most dynamic university. I am delighted to inform you of your acceptance to Virginia Commonwealth University. It is a college that's 20 minutes away from my house. It's a safety, so I really didn't want to go. No offense if people actually go there. If you guys didn't know, you should apply to safety schools, match schools, and reach schools. Safety schools are the ones you should probably get into. Match schools are 50-50, like you're not sure, but you could get in. And reach schools are like higher than your stats, but you think you might have a shot at. So NYU was my reach school, and it is also my dream school. Brook College, it says yes, be Brook. It's part of the CUNY system, which is a city university of New York, and also applied to City College of New York, CCNY, which I also got into. I only applied because my friend Ada told me to, and I was like, sure thing. So I applied. Oh, and then I also got into Stony Brook University. Pretty happy about that too. This was actually one of my top schools I wanted to go to at a certain point. So like all these schools, when I applied to them, I wanted to go, if you will, but then like, you know, I didn't. So for Stony Brook, they just said, congratulations, I'm pleased to inform you of your acceptance to Stony Brook University in recognition of your fine academic performance. You have been admitted to an undergraduate for fall 2018 in the business management major. So yeah, I like the brochure, it's pretty cute. And one of my friends is actually gonna go, so I'll be sure to visit you there at Grace. Oh, I also got into, on these colleges I got into. Gotta start out the video with a good note, you know? I'm a Triton! I also got to UCSD, which is University of California, San Diego. That's the shirt I'm wearing right now. Yeah, go Tritons. I really wanted to go at a certain point, but like the financial aid package is like, it's too expensive anyway. I got into UCSD in the Warren College as a major in economics. You're in! I'm a Triton! Yeah, literally, like, I really wanted to go because I wanted to be in California because the whole YouTube industry was there, which is why I applied to so many schools. I applied to 4 UC schools because I wanted to be in California, literally just for YouTube. I also got to UC Santa Cruz, which is another school in California, part of the UC public school system. I live in Richmond, Virginia, which is out of state, so hella expensive. I checked the financial aid package for UCSC the other day and I was like, holy crap, it's gonna cost me $52,000 to attend, even though I already got financial aid and scholarship. And I'm just like, wow, thanks for the great package. It was also like a safety because like my stats were higher than what they looked for. So yeah, I think I got into like 1, 2, 3, 4. I got accepted into 8 schools, got waitlisted from 2 and got rejected from 2, and I withdrew 1 application, so it adds up to 13. I withdrew from UVA. It was actually one of my top schools, but then like I really wanted to go at a certain point, but then I got into NYU, so I was like, yeah, bye UVA. But I didn't really want to find out because like I was most likely gonna get waitlisted or rejected from UVA anyway, and I was like, eh. So I just withdrew my application. Also, I BS my supplemental the night of, so freshman year of high school, I really wanted to go to UV because I live in Virginia and UVA is like the school to go to. It's not super expensive for in-state. It's got a great business program and it's just overall a wonderful school. I've never actually visited though. I regret this very much because I didn't visit any colleges except for NYU and University of Richmond, but like I didn't do an official tour. I literally just went to the school because it's 10 minutes from my house. And I've actually never visited the Shanghai campus of NYU either, so I've only visited NYU, which I will be there my junior year for like studying abroad. Because that's what you're required to do at NYU Shanghai. Oh, I got to University of Toronto, which is the only school that I applied outside the country. The only reason why I applied is because me and my childhood best friend, she's also my cousin, we wanted to go to college together, and she lives in China and she's taking a Gaokao this year because we were best friends, and we are still best friends. When we were super young, like we took baths together and everything. We were very close because my mom and her mom are sisters. So that's why we were like, let's both apply to University of Toronto because my grandparents live in University of Toronto. My grandparents live in University of Toronto. I lied. They live in Toronto. I applied to the studies in management at the University of Toronto, Mississauga, which is like a different campus. They just like NYU, they also have different campuses, but it's all spread out in Toronto, unlike NYU spread out through the world. But I also got into the management and economics program at University of Toronto, Scarborough. My grandparents live in Scarborough. I feel like I'm releasing so much information to you guys, but they live in Scarborough, which is why I applied. The campus is beautiful. So like, I don't want to be very bitchy about it, but I feel like it's not too hard to get a University of Toronto. Okay, I'm editing this and I realized that it's totally hindsight bias. I'm sorry. If you guys want to apply, like I'd say go for it, but the application fee is like $250. I was going to film a decision letter video, like the college decision letter videos, like you guys all see on YouTube. I'm sure you watched this video before you come to see this one, but like after I got my NY acceptance, which I filmed a reaction to it, everything else I didn't feel like very excited for. Like, this sounds so bad. These are all great colleges that I got accepted into and even rejected from, but like I just didn't feel like I should record, and I just didn't feel like recording a reaction because it wasn't gonna be as hype. I just wasn't as excited about them, which is kind of sad because I got into my dream school. If I didn't get into NYU, yes, I would have done other schools, even UCLA. I didn't film a reaction for it because I felt like it was just not as genuine because like I didn't feel anything. Literally all these colleges, even from UCLA, I was like, okay. My state of mind is different, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so these are all the schools I got into: VCU, UCSD, UCSC, Stony Brook, NYU, Toronto, Brook, and City College of New York. So I got to 8, and I got waitlisted from 2 schools, which is Babson College and University of Richmond. I actually have a letter from them. Waitlist information. Doesn't it feel great to be waitlisted? Like, you just like want to find out if you will get it in the end, but you don't really care. All these schools that I got waitlisted by are good schools. It's just like, wow, thanks for like making me wait. If you guys don't know waitlist is, they basically put you on this like waitlist after everybody commit, and then if they have extra spots, you could potentially get in, or if they have no spots, then you don't get in, basically, and you don't find out until like June or July usually. So let's read my waitlist letter. Dear Ashley, on behalf of the admission committee, thank you for applying to the University of Richmond. This year, the university received blah 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 blah. Just kidding. They received over 11,800 applicants for approximately 800 spaces in the class of 2022. They always tell you, which is nice, like how many people applied, how many spots they have to make you feel better, and it does make me feel better, so it's fine. Please know the admissions committee took great care in reviewing your application and did not accept me. While we were impressed with your remarkable achievements, we are unable to offer you admission at this time. Well, if you're impressed with me, why don't you just admit me? Okay, I'm being very salty, but like I didn't really want to go, but like it's just like because your application is competitive in our application pool and we would value your contribution to our community, we are offering you a place on our waitlist in the event the additional space becomes available. Thank you for your consideration, but no, I'm not gonna take the waitlist. Also, I got waitlisted from Babson, which is actually a college I really wanted to go to because they're ranked #1 for entrepreneurship, undergraduate entrepreneurship program in the US. It's really great for business and entrepreneurship, which is what I want to do. And they're very small. It's in Wellesley, Massachusetts. I kind of want to go to like, you know, Massachusetts because it's such like a nice environment. It can be in the city, but you can also be like the suburbs. And let me read the letter. After careful consideration of a qualified group of applicants, we have decided to offer you a place on Babson's waitlist. Haha, thank you. With more than 6,000 candidates applying for only 500 spaces in the class of 2022, we were unable to admit some very compelling candidates. That said, Babson offers a select number of highly qualified students the opportunity to be placed on the waitlist. In the event we are unable to admit additional students in the coming months. Wow, it is my honor to be on the waitlist, Babson. Thank you so much. It's okay though. Yeah, I did want to go, but like it would have been very expensive to go anyway because a lot of these schools I applied to are private. So I think NYU, Babson, U of R are all private. But I kind of want to find out. It's like, wow, what if I like got in, but it's just like I already committed to NYU, so it doesn't matter. Now let's move on to the exciting part of the video, the rejections. So first, let's start off with one of the schools that I applied to. It's definitely a very reach school, like it's UCLA. As you can tell, I didn't get in because it's like the most applied to public school. Every year, it gets harder and harder to apply to colleges, to get into college because there's so many more well-rounded applicants and just so many people, you know, population, so competitive. Every year they look for different things and sometimes ethnicities and like your background plays a role in your college decision. This is for NYU, but this year they admitted like 34% more African Americans and 14% more Latinos than last year. Because every school wants like diversity and like, okay, so UCLA's rejection, here it goes. Dear Ashley, after careful review, everything they start off with, after careful consideration, after careful review of your application. Well, you're not careful enough for now actually reading it again because like, you know, you should have admitted me. I'm just kidding. I know I wouldn't get into UCLA because my stats didn't match up with, like, didn't like fit the criteria anyway. Like literally on Prep Scholar, they said that their SAT average was like a 1530 or something crazy. But I was like, yeah, okay, no way. And the GPA requirement is like a 4.5 or 4.3, and I was like, what? I don't have that. After a careful review of your application for admission, we regret to inform you. Like, thank you for saying regret. That made me feel so much better. That we are not able to offer you admission for fall quarter 2018. We received more than 113,000 applications for a freshman class, just under 6,000. And the quality of our applications gets stronger every year. Every application is unique and each student presents one Every application is read at least twice with consideration given to accomplishments both inside and outside the classroom, which I thought was interesting. I was at least hoping for a waitlist because like I didn't want to see a rejection, but like it doesn't matter because like I wouldn't go anyway. And also like technically I got rejected from NYU, but I never got a rejection letter because I got into another campus. I guess that counts as a rejection too. I have no letter to read because they didn't give me a letter. So this is the last school I applied to, which is UC Irvine. And I don't want to be like very bitchy again, but I was expecting to get in. For UC San Diego, I was expecting to get waitlisted because I felt like I wasn't that qualified for the school. I don't know, I just felt like I didn't fit that well with it, but I thought I fit Irvine more, like at least my stats and everything. But it's just like, thank you for applying. After a careful review, we regret to inform you we're unable to offer you admission for the application term stated above, aka me. I wanted to apply to UC Irvine because the acceptance rate is 40%, like it wasn't too bad, and also it's like in Orange County, California, so it was like close to LA too, and it's just like the whole YouTube community. I've never even been to California. Originally, I was going to tour these schools during spring break, like things didn't work out, and also because of NYU, but which is fine. But I was actually gonna fly out and tour these schools and make a final decision because I really wanted to be in California. Warm weather, YouTube community, good schools. So, but it's very pricey. I want to leave this video on a more positive note. Apply to reach schools. You never know if you're getting it or not. You never know, honestly. And I don't want to be very cliche, but literally shoot for the moon, and even if you fall, you'll land on the stars. Oh, I just cringe. Oh, but like, it's true. Take me as an example. I shot for NYU. I kind of got it, kind of didn't. Like I landed on another planet, if you will, which is NYU Shanghai. So these are all my college application. I will definitely come up with other college videos if you want to see, so leave a comment down below and let me know what you want to see, and I'll be sure to make that for you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching today's college rejection letter haul, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!